Was your Tyler's back with my wrestling's dumpster fires video on. This has to be one of the weirdest editions of wrestling's dumpster fires, but we're gonna talk about it. The Black Scorpion in WCW. This is not gonna be the only video you're gonna see on here. You're gonna see another action figure segment before my big Survivor Series event. I'm leaning towards doing a women's segment. Don't be surprised if Charlotte Flair's in it. Deal with it. I don't know why I'm whispering in the microphone. But anyways, now how the hell did this thing came to be? Well, it started right after Sting defeated Ric Flair to win his first world champion at Great American Bash 1990. And then we get this weird vignette for this mysterious hooded individual. Now, this was before Eric Bischoff took over World Championship Wrestling, WCW, whatever. This was when Jim Herd took over. Who's Jim Herd? He was an executive producer for Pizza Hut or whatever it is. He claimed that Ric Flair is too old to be a main eventer. Keep in mind, this is 1990, and Ric Flair was still a draw during later parts of during his time in his 40s. Hell, he was 50 when he fought Hogan in 1999, and that drew the biggest buy in WCW, Super Bowl 9. Again, don't be surprised if I do a redo of that probably next year. And don't be surprised, that's going to be the most view. That was my most viewed video on this channel until my first Raw review last summer. Or 2 summers ago now. And we'll be real here, he should have had his last match in 2008. Also, by the way, Diamond Dallas Page was the WCW Championship in his 40s also. Also, in 2017 to 2018, AJ Styles was 41, yet he was the WWE Champion. Hypocrisy? Yes. So, we get this weird vignette between this hooded individual called the Black Scorpion, and I don't know what he says is, remember 1986 or something like that? You know who I am, but this led to the Clash of Champions in September. All these, rumors were supposed to be the debut of the Ultimate Warrior. Here's one red flag. Ultimate Warrior was in the WWF, and he was the WWF champion also at this point. So in the match, Sting wins. He unmasked him, but it was another mask, and there was another Black Scorpion. That was a fake Black Scorpion, apparently. Now, who was originally supposed to be the Black Scorpion? I have no clue who was going to be originally supposed to be. I think originally some guy named... Who was that guy's name? Al Perez or something like that? Who the hell was he? But there was one issue. Him and Sting had no connection, so he quit WCW as a result of it. And there was more random hits. Oh, by the way, Sting was going to put his world championship on the line against Sid at Halloween Havoc, by the way. You would think it was supposed to be him versus the Black Scorpion because Halloween, but that didn't happen. So, the Black Scorpion, by the way, appears by the entrance when Sting was getting interviewed, and then this led to him grabbing a female stage polite, and they did some fucking magic tricks or some shit like that. But it doesn't matter anyway. Sting won the match. He kept his WCW championship. But however, there was the first instance of a fake Sting, which was Barry Windham, by the way. But regardless of that, but anyways, we get more of these weird vignettes about the Black Scorpion. I'm not going through each feat detailed. Um, this led to Starrcade 1990. Sting versus Black Scorpion for the World Championship. Here's red flag number 2. You notice who was underneath the mask. And this was apparently a steel cage match, by the way. Because, for some fucking reason, in the early 90s, there's a big combination of a feud, put them in a cage. I mean, I saw a steel cage match 2 months ago at Payback, by the way. Between Trish Stratus and Becky Lynch. Sting wins. He takes the mask off the Black Scorpion, and red flag number 3 was Ric Flair. This all after Ric Flair winning the WCW Championship again in '91, and this led to him getting fired from WCW as the World Championship. You know, that whole thing. You know, I mean, I don't blame Ric Flair for being miserable in WCW. You put him in a stupid Black Scorpion shit. So you're gonna tell me that he did fucking match? There was a legit magician, by the way, who did all that from Howling Havoc to the other Clash, from Clash to the November Clash of Champions. Also, I forgot who the magician. Oh my god, this whole that word, it's so fucking hard to. Magician. I can't pronounce it. Sorry. So yeah, that was all I have to say about it. This wasn't really much of a rant thing like my other 2 Dumpsterfires video, like the Raw and SmackDown from 2019 video. This was just a random edition of Wrestling's Dumpsterfires video. My next What If will be later this month also. And Thursday you'll see Survivor Series 1998, and later you're going to see another action figure segment before Survivor Series. I made my card up. I'm announcing The Rock will face Umaga and the 4-on-4 Survivor Series match. And there's going to be another match. Will be in that. Regardless, this was a weird storyline. It's really hurt Sting's first World Championship. And you're coming from somebody who actually met Sting also. But regardless, like this, comment, subscribe to this channel and my secondary channel also to get more videos. And click the notification bell also to see those. And there. Bye. Ric Flair in a fucking mask. What?